All right, I'm Dr. Keith Lynch. We're going to talk right now about part of our structural program where we actually address a lot more of the soft tissue and connective tissue around the spine. A lot of times when you're going to a chiropractor, they like to talk about the structure and the bones and the alignment. And if you're going to a therapist, particularly a physical therapist, they like to talk to you about the soft tissue, the connective tissue around it, and the relation back and forth between. In our office, I really look at you more like a tent because we have to look at the whole structure. And I look at the bones of your structure almost like tent poles, like they do need to be aligned properly and straight up and down. But also the connective tissue, those muscles and tendons on both sides, need to have the same amount of tension. So just like if you're setting up a tent, you put all those poles upright and you have one lead tighter than the other side, you're still going to have problems with the alignment of that structure. So in our office, what we do is we also address issues in regards to over-tightened muscles. Now, to give you an example of that, when I tighten my bicep muscle like this, and we're tightening up here, the brain turns off the muscle directly across from it. So on the other side of that joint, that's called reciprocal inhibition. And because of that, when we see patients come in with over-tightened muscles in the low back, hips, and legs, or if we see it up in the neck and shoulder area, it's often considered an upper crossed or an lower crossed syndrome. And to get the most out of our structural adjustments, what we need to do is address those over-tightened muscles. So let me give you an example of that. If I'm standing sideways like this and you're looking at my posture and I'm upright, an upper crossed syndrome is when the sternocleidomastoid muscles, or SCMs, become over-tightened. And when that happens, it draws the head and neck forward like this. The other thing that happens is your occipital muscles here at the base of your skull are also going to be over-tightened and draw the head up like this. The pectoral muscles are going to draw the shoulders in, and you're going to have this type of a posture. And this turns off some of the other muscles through the back and neck and shoulder area. So to release those over-tightened muscles, what we need to do is we need to neurologically stretch or release the over-tightened muscles here. That's done through a specific stretching technique that's done with you in the office here. And it's called post-isometric relaxation techniques, or what we call PIRs. PIRs are designed to gently release the over-tightened muscles, bringing those SCM muscles out of their over-tightened state, releasing the occipital muscles, and allowing those shoulders to come back to a more neutral and natural position. By doing this, we allow the other muscles that were being turned off to come back on. And when the muscles across that joint become relaxed and these muscles turn on, what we do is we start engaging you in what are called therapeutic exercises. These are exercises that we're going to teach you here in the office that are designed to start training those weakened muscles back to a more balanced state. When you have a balanced muscles on both sides of across the joint, it's going to help that joint heal faster, prevent injury while you're being treated, and help you get out of pain a lot quicker than if we hadn't addressed them in the first place. That's one of the ways that we address the soft and connective tissue around the spine to speed up your healing and get you well faster. We look forward to helping you.